Here we are live again from Milton, Pennsylvania, and you guessed it, this is the Nearly Famous CBE Show. And now, here are the stars of the show, Chris and Brandon.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the CB Show. I'm Chris, partner Brandon. He's out traveling on safety meetings this week down at our Virginia terminals. So I'm going to fly solo this week. I think I can handle it, but my partner will be back next week. And maybe one of these weeks he can do it on his own, right? So, but he'll do all right too as well. But I actually had to bring this episode with some heavy hearts. This past week we lost one of our own, Stephen Bone. Many refer to him as Craig Bone. Passed away. He's from Virginia. Leaves behind him a wife and daughter, and so never an easy time. But our prayers go out to his family, as they go through this loss. But I spoke to his wife Diane this week, and she's strong. And one of the things she did mention to me that he really appreciated working for this company, who's referred to as the best trucking company he worked for. So that, that's good to hear, but, never good to struggle with the loss. So again, hearts go out to his family and his wife, Diane. So why don't we have a moment of silence for the Bone family. Thank you, and let's move on to the weekly update.
The weekly update.
So this week, big week. We had 8 drivers join our team this week. We have Rufus, Thomas, and John from West Virginia, Kenneth and Mickey from Virginia, Mac from North Carolina, Andy from Williamsport, PA, and Dennis Keene from Connecticut. Mac and Dennis are returning to the company, so that's awesome to see. Glad they're back. Glad they're healthy. Yeah! And we look forward to continued success for them all. Never easy coming aboard a new company, and learning new tricks of the trade here to how we do things here at Watsontown Trucking. Like we always say, it's the Watsontown way. It's kind of a unique way of how we handle things here. And so one of the things I know, I heard from some feedback, how safety driven our company is, which is a testament to everybody who puts the time and effort into making us a safe company. But this week, no DOT reportables, no workplace injuries, so we're excited about that. Just continue to be safe. That's why Brandon's out in these safety meetings, just preaching safety, right? We want to get home to our family safely, and everyone has a part of it. Especially now, a little bit the season of training. We're leaving from snow. We're coming into spring. Everybody's got ants in their pants. They get excited about the warm weather. So just be careful out there. You got kids out on bicycles. So just again, a lot of distractions that can cause some issues out there. So again, be safe. All I can say is the warehouse company is exploding. Great to see. A lot of great things happening there. Great team members. Putting the effort in, because this isn't easy, especially when you bring on new accounts. You have to work long hours, learn new systems. So shout out to everybody that's involved there. Keep hearing some positive things from our customer base of, the on-time delivery, the excellent, warehouseman work that we're doing. So shout out to everybody there. And then our shop, sometimes that goes unnoticed, but our shop is really doing a lot. What you don't know, through COVID, there was people probably do know in their personal lives, but there's the manufacturers of equipment had a slowdown, then there was a part shortage, so trucks weren't being made. So if you haven't noticed, some of our equipment we're extending the life of them. So it causes some more downtime, causes some more issues. So, until new equipment comes in, we can roll that stock through. We can, we're going to have some, going in areas that we never really experienced before, because we're getting such higher mileage trucks. So, they put the effort in, they work hard, and we're proud of every one of them. one of the reasons we're opening a terminal down in Virginia. We got some new pictures here. They poured concrete this week, which is cool. So that's one of the reasons we're taking some of the pressure off our Milton shop. We're adding some more service opportunities down in Virginia. So again, I don't know if you saw this week, we press release this week for Hagerstown, Maryland, which is pretty awesome that we're expanding there. Great. We have basic drivers there as we speak. So, now we kind of can have a place that we call home for them. So, great growth, great opportunities. One thing last week, last newsletter, there was we have a special retirement, and we haven't mentioned it, but Jim Embick, 19 years, just retired here in the last week or so. Jim was an over-road driver, so it was really awesome to see 19 years with the company. Really did a heck of a job. Saw us, as we transition through our growth patterns, and see him retire. Really, really is a special moment. So now I know with Jim, he really enjoys spending time fixing up old cars and stuff. So he'll now have more time for that. But we wish Jim luck and in that retirement. So he's in good health, which is great too. So with that said, one of my favorite segments that I get to do not every week, but almost every week, I get to sit down with one of our team members here and introduce them to our company. So this week, I have a fireside chat that I'm really excited about because I'm actually in a new place. So let's just check it out. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fireside Chat. As you can tell, we're outside today in the Fireside Chat. It's spring, so we went on the back porch. Fireside. Now, maybe not everybody knows that we have a back porch here at the studio, so I was able to take it here and make a nice little fire. It feels a little warm though, I understand, so careful. But I'm honored, for the first day to have outside to have Tara join me here on the Fireside Chat outdoor version. So Tara joined our company how long ago?
About 9 months ago.
9 months ago. So just so you know, Tara's a little bit nervous in front of the camera, but we'll get her through this interview. So help her along here. So Tara joined our team in a sales and marketing role. As you know, sales and marketing is extremely important, especially nowadays. You got a lot of marketing techniques. You bring back a background of marketing and radio. So tell us a little bit about that, like how your journey got from where you were to Watsontown Trucking.
So I actually started out in newspaper in my early 20s and then ended up working in radio and went from radio to TV and then back to radio. And during COVID, advertising, people weren't putting a lot of money into advertising. So I was looking for something that I knew wouldn't go away, but I enjoy sales, I enjoy people, and I enjoy marketing. So I looked for something, and logistics seemed to be a good place for me, a good fit for me. I started out in LTL and came here about 9 months ago. And
so what do you think? So, obviously you were in the LTL world, and now you're in the truckload, and not even just truckload, you're also selling the warehousing business and even our logistics business. So what's the differences that you've noticed between LTL truckload?
Truckload sells itself.
Right.
It's something that everyone is looking for, someone that can make it easier for them to get from their facility to where they need it to go. Mm-hmm. You load the truck and it goes to its destination. We don't really touch it. It's something everybody needs. So my job is just to go out and help them with whatever it is they need, whether it's warehousing or getting their shipments where they need to go.
So, I guess you could say, it's a little bit different in the LTL world where there is these break bulks and all that. And truckload, we're in most cases, taking it from point A to point B. Sounds easier than what it actually is, but hey, it's simplified. Let's do it that way. So, let's go back to radio. So there's something, maybe people in our audience may have heard your voice before. Would that be true?
Yes, you could have heard my voice on the radio.
Yeah.
I recorded commercials for a couple years. Most people don't know it was me, but That was fun.
You know what they say, that I have a face for radio.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you. But no, sales and marketing. So when we talk about marketing here at the Patent Logistics Group, we talk about, Facebook, we talk about radio advertising, getting our brand in front of the customers, and not even just our customers, our team members, right? So just just get everybody to have a complete understanding of what we do, who we are, what we're about, and the mission that we're on here. And so Tara does a great job in assisting that. So, but let's, everybody, that's work, but let's talk about, what are you doing, what do you enjoy outside of work?
My children.
Okay. Well, let's talk about how many children.
I have 4 children and 3 stepchildren.
Okay. Ooh.
So they range from 6 years old up to, my oldest son will be 25 on Saturday.
So, your oldest, so maybe you'll know this, your oldest also works for Watsontown Trucking Company, is that correct?
He does.
Yeah.
He works in the shop. He got a degree, 19 years old, welding and diesel mechanic. So he really enjoys it.
So this is a family affair here at the PLG Group. That's awesome. In fact, if you stay on the lookout, we actually mentioned Logan, who's your oldest, as a fireman, right? He really enjoys firemen. So if you look next month, you'll see the latest issue of the newsletter. There'll be a nice little article about Logan in there. So pretty cool to have that. So what else? I mean, children's, that's one thing, but what does Tara enjoy? Like?
Well, I enjoy concerts and shopping and getting my nails done.
There you go. That sounds fun.
Peace and quiet. Time alone. Time on the patio.
Ooh, okay. So that's cool. You just actually were down. Speaking of concerts, you traveled down to Florida for what was that?
Innings Festival in Tampa, Florida.
Was that fun?
That was fun.
Yeah. Well, anything else? So I guess go back to work. Let's go back to work. You talk about, all right. You go into a sales call and you're talking. One of the things you're hearing a lot about our team members. One of the things you hear a lot about Watsontown Trucking, Patent Warehousing is, I think performance, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Reliability, performance. They can rely on us.
Yeah. So shout out to our team members, because we talk about this every week. We thank our customers, but really it's all of us working together. Especially under the family of companies, how this all intertwines, and we appreciate the customer's business, but our team members make it happen. So there's a great partnership between, and it probably makes it easier in a sales call when you go in. They're like, "Oh, you guys do a great job," right?
Yeah, definitely does.
Yeah. So anyway, I think for us being, you being the first guest on the patio this week at the Fireside Chat, I'm honored. So I appreciate you coming in today. And
thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So if you see Tara around, give her a hi, and just understand. Or any leads. That's one thing. If there's any leads, contact Tara, and she'll dig in and see what we can get out of her. Right?
Absolutely.
There you go. So until next week, take care. Well, if you couldn't tell, Tara was extremely nervous. So shout out to Tara. When we were done with that interview, she was a little fidgety, but she made it through. So she did very well. Never easy sitting. There's a warm fire back there, of course, and new set. So but what I always thought was cool about her interview, many of you have heard her because she's local and she was on the radio before. But anyway, just a great team member. Glad she came aboard 9 months ago. So we look forward to continued success for her. But I'll wrap this up. Pretty good episode this week. We're excited for next week. The duo will be back. I'm sure you are too. Great audience here today. Can't do it without our audience. Can't do it with our followers. So keep liking us out there. Keep following us. We couldn't really do it without our sponsors. So Patent Logistics Group, family companies, can make this all happen. We're thankful. And we're just honored to have the opportunity to bring this information to you each week. So until next week, please stay safe. Take care.